Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema. Sit down, finally got some time to throw the old camera on and sync it up with some TV, watching to close out an animated show on Max that I have just enjoyed thoroughly, and I'm so glad I made a purchase like this. What are we talking about? Well, why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We are getting ready to take a watch into Season 1, Episode 6, titled Priyatel Skelet of Creature Commandos. And yeah, I'm really digging this show, man. 5 eps in, watched the first 4 together, and I watched the last 3 together. I've really enjoyed it. It's a good binge show. I think it was more than enough for a week-to-week show. Didn't need to be something that dropped all at once. But if you are binging it, it flows really nicely. I love how you have a story that's really working, but simultaneously you're giving us insights and backstories into the characters that we're introducing into the world. And last episode, I thoroughly enjoyed Eric's story. Eric, of course, is Frankenstein's monster, sometimes also known as Frankenstein. And I gotta tell you, he had a bit of a softer side for most of that episode when we were seeing him with Bogdan. And then he murdered her brutally. And while for me it was probably my least favorite of the first 5, still was laughing quite a bit. The animation during the action sequences was dope. Really shocking deaths and brutal gore at times during the episode. When Phosphorus punched that dude through the face, through the back seat, I wasn't ready for that one. But all of it continues to be fun and enjoyable. And as we come down the home stretch, I'm really interested to see where we land, right? You had the introduction of Clayface in last episode as well, which is certainly exciting, knowing that Mike Flanagan is going to helm him. The version that we see here is one that is much more in the kind of hulking and grotesque versions of Clayface, which I really dug, and his power was legit. I mean, I think he hit Flag 2, maybe 3 times, and Flag looked like he had gone through 12 rounds with Rocky. You know what I mean? And then either killed him or broke his back. I'm hoping it's a broken back, because would hate to see Flag Sr. also taken off the board in this universe before Grillo could even get into live action. So I'd imagine that hopefully he comes back, but it sure looked like he may have broken. He went hard over the knee. It was reminiscent of Bane, I'm not going to lie to you. But him and Frankie Eric did not do too well in their team-up mission. And the rest of the squad is, trying to get to the princess. And, it certainly seems like killing her should be the right move. But I also feel like, I don't know, it could be Cersei hiring Clayface. I wouldn't be shocked if Waller hired Clayface to do what he did, to try and convince everybody of what she knew. Although, no, but she didn't know that was coming. But also, Waller knows more than she knows. It's such a toss-up. But it certainly feels like Cersei may have been lying and setting up the Creature Commandos for failure. And now they're going to kill this woman, which I don't know how that would help the mascara, so that's something to try to answer. But, ironically, after just one night of lovemaking, Flag Sr. was right. It was, or at least it looks like he was right, that this was some sort of a plot against the princess, and it'll be interesting to see if, he comes to, if he can help at all, or how things are going to play out. What I am excited about with episode 6 is we are going to dive into Dr. Phosphorus's story, which is really exciting. I love Alan Tudyk, and Phosphorus has, I think, visually been the coolest looking character on screen all season, and is one that, I think would really pop in live action. He's going to have to be full CGI, but you can get Tudyk out there and doing some of this stuff, or just voicing him. Either way, I think you have good things there, and diving more into his backstory, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. So let's not waste any more time than we already have, and get the episode up for you. I've got it in front of me up on the TV. let's waste no more time and dive in to Creature Commandos Season 1, Episode 6, Priyatel Skelet. Very Gotham-esque open for Dr. Phosphorus. The whole of everything right now is just screaming Gotham. The palette of the city, the scoring, how that was all shot gave me animated vibes.
Alex, you ain't going nowhere. Won't you get that through your skull?
Phosphorus! Hiding in a dumpster. Seems like something Tudyk would do with a character. Mogendo Cafe. Oh, that's... I was like, oh, that's an interesting name. I didn't realize that was what he was. He was literally whistling the opening song. It's amazing. That's like. That feels like a bit of a fourth wall break. Maybe. Not entirely positive. I guess he is titled Frankenstein in the opening credits, so I don't feel bad saying that. But he's referred to as Eric, and is naturally Frankenstein's monster. Priyatel Skelet. But I thought the Commandos were friends, Princess. They were, but according to Flag, they are being misled by Cersei. They're on their way to assassinate me. Your Highness, we must get you to the bunker. I will not hide. Find them, stop them, kill them. People of Pakistan are depending on it. Man, I appreciate that the princess is a little badass, man. But could this be tipping her down a path that she can't come back from? And poor Nina. Why is Nina here? I'm yet to understand why she's a villain.
Don't sneak up on me like that. They're trying to kill us.
And outside of water, she hasn't been too helpful.
Damn it.
Can. Oh, this should be funny.
Did they see? I don't know.
Oh, man. Stumbling into a brothel. Friggin' hysterical.
You look like the boss. Tell them to pretend like we're not here, or I will blow your head off.
Okay, maybe don't blow her head off. Oh my god, you're crazy. You're always so hyperbolically violent. You need therapy.
It's true. Open the door now.
May I help you?
I saw two figures come in here. They may be dangerous.
Oh? Maybe you saw Radka and Sylvia returning from the store.
No, it is not what I saw. But now I can't remember what I saw. Contact the knights if you see anything doofus.
Please return when you are not working. Our girls would all like to get to know our handsome royal knight more intimately.
Fine. We helped you, yes? So...
Oh, this one pops up everywhere. I can never remember her name.
I think we'll hang here till the heat is off.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe we can make it, like, fun? You know, do something to pass the time. Do you guys have scattergories?
A fish humanoid playing categories with a bunch of horses. Kind of hysterical.
Yes, this man, General Rick Flag, reports to me. What happened?
I don't know.
He
He's in
got
a coma.
walloped. Back is broken.
Supposedly some type of monster dropped him off at the emergency room doors.
What kind of monster?
Reptiloid, amphibious, simian, mite, poltergeist?
He was green, about 7 feet tall, humanoid. Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
That's the thing.
Bolts on his head.
Eric Frankenstein. He's been stalking the bride for centuries.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait out here.
I should have been able to put that all together.
But not if we don't tend to him now.
Victor's son, he would maintain the... Jeez.
Spectres.
He could stop her from assassinating the princess, which
It's not always great for me.
is how World War III starts.
Get operatives watching the local airports immediately.
Oh no! Oh no!
Slight change.
Frankie's been busy.
Do you believe in love, my friend? I do. The woman I love is about to make a tragic mistake, and I need to warn her. She's been bamboozled by malevolent forces, and she's about to kill someone she shouldn't kill. Yikes. Once I save her from making this tragic error, I'm pretty sure she won't be able to deny how she and I are meant to be together. So,
So
why don't
ridiculous.
You do what you were born to do, to play your small role in this romantic adventure, and turn the fuck around and fly.
It's well delivered, Eric. Well
Oh,
delivered.
good.
Oh, good. I don't want my head exploding in a giant man's hands. Or hand. It was one hand popping people, man. Weasel in the woods. That seems... uh-oh. I was gonna say seems natural. I just gotta deal with wolves. 5 of them? 6? There's just so many. They keep coming. Get out of there, Weasel. Close one, Phosphorus. What a move. He was a human. Looks just like Alan Tudyk. I mean, it should.
I don't like it. These people are...
I don't like them either, Parvin, but
There is no good end to this.
there is a good end to it, babe. I can't continue my research without their funding. I love you. You know that?
That is irrelevant
Leave
to what we are talking
They're not good people. But a nuclear fusion treatment that destroys cancer forever without harming the patient?
Would be worthwhile. Yeah.
With a treatment like that, my father might still be alive. Your mother.
Maybe there is some other way.
Man, it's heavy. Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Sorry, Sartorius, but this is the way it has to be.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, and they're making it look like he did it. Oh, that's...
Yeah, that's right. Get his prince in there good.
Oh, man. That's so effed. I would so not be right in the head for so long.
Gladden.
Oh no, this is just a rant. I was wondering why the picture didn't look like him, but also why would his house be in Polokistan? I clearly wasn't thinking it's a random person's house, just making him think of his own family. Weasel, what is he playing with a stick? Well played, Weasel. All dogs, well, most dogs love to play fetch. Weasel's just always looking to have fun, man.
Have you ever considered this line of work? A couple of girls like you would be popular. Men are always looking for
oddities.
A bit of strange.
Or a bit strange.
Nina and I have a little more respect for ourselves than that.
You use your body as a weapon to kill people, as opposed to source of pleasure.
Wow, way to flip that one.
You have no respect for yourself, nor for anyone else. They struggle because they want to live. You do everything you can to die.
I don't!
I must agree with your friend.
She's not my friend.
Ooh, that is harsh. Poor Nina.
Will bring much suspicion if we do not answer that door.
I need
Your
the
choice.
Nina episode of the finale. Why is she there?
Bonjour.
Look at this fine piece of ass, Brian.
The Crack Brothers in the house. Let's party, yeah?
What a wonderful life worth struggling for.
Playing in the high grass. It's amazing. Such a strange character. Such an interesting character here. Damn, Phosphorus.
I really wish you wouldn't have come out here. I don't want to risk you telling anyone I was here.
Oh.
You knew the deal, Alex. We'd fund your experiments on nuclear fusion so you could make cancer go bye-bye. But we would get the results of all of those experiments to share with our friends overseas.
Bialya, a fascist regime.
I try not to be so judgmental. It's business.
I did what you wanted! I gave you all the results!
You gave me bullshit!
Uh-oh.
Can't see through your made-up stats and research! Now it is my ass on the line! You crop!
Mr. Fo
Eek.
This looks like it might be the real thing. There's all sorts of numbers here.
My wife. She came from a country with an oppressive regime. She is...
Dead.
was sensitive about giving nuclear secrets to another...
Oh, what a prince! Right, guys? Throwing his dead wife under the bus.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think anyone would notice.
The con man's excuse is, I didn't think no one would know I was conning them. Pack all the files up. Grab the hard drive.
What about him?
Just throw him into his nuclear fusion machine. Instead of killing him.
It's the age-old story of the nuclear scientist who goes crazy, murders his family, and then commits suicide by atomizing himself with nuclear energy.
Skelet?
Skelet.
Huh. Skelet.
Skeleton, that's me.
Priyatel Skelet.
What does that mean?
Not sure what that means.
Same. Would like to find out. Oh boy. Oh my god. It's not a fast process at all. Oh my lord. That's horrifying. And then to survive that, you think he remembers every... I mean, I guess this is his memory. Like, damn, you know?
It looks like I'm smiling too.
Huh. Cute little kid.
But I'm not.
Yeah, definitely not. Uh-oh. Time to go kill some people. Uh-oh.
Get out this minute.
Bitch hit me!
I told him he was outing me.
Get out. No one touches the girls in a way they don't want to be touched.
I do what I want, hey fatto!
Ooh, superpowers.
Well,
metahuman. Yeah.
let me state plainly the rules of Madame Girls. No one is allowed to hurt our girls. And metahumans are welcome. But they cannot use their powers on premises.
I don't think this guy is gonna really care about the rules at this point, madam.
Kind of pissed what caused all this now, ain't you? Lucky for you, that's just the kind of thing that gets me going.
Oh.
Get away from her and get out, like she said.
Rather gonna shoot him in the head. Oh! That girl Nina?
What's happening? Everywhere I go, a whore is trying to ruin my fun. Let's kill all of them and get the hell out of here. Oh, jeez, Paddy again. All right.
Oh, there's the gunshot I was waiting for. Oh, that guy's very dead. And oh, snap. Although I feel like electricity is probably not a terrible thing for her. Yeah, she probably liked that a little bit. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh man! Oh, your heart's gonna come out of your chest, isn't it? Yep, sure is. And you're seeing it.
Probably not how you expected your day to end.
Yeah. Oh, that's... Good night, Irene. Or Patty.
This kind of thing.
Yeah, he deserved.
Occurrence with her.
Sort of. Yeah.
Common occurrence. Oh, man.
Merci.
Softy.
Right? Tries to act so hard.
Saving you again, idiot.
Because you are, my friend.
Get over yourself, fish.
Wonder why she left the jacket behind. Oh, jeez. Aw, he's got new friends. Aw. Makes him think of his old friends. Who strangely look like the princess. So he's just gonna head that way because it looks like the little girl. I didn't even put that one together. Oh, sneak out quietly, Weasel. Aww. Everything with Weasel is like hella sad. Like, very emotional about this very strange creature. Oh, that's, yeah, I never want to see that. Oh man, he probably torched them all. Oh man, here we go. Need a little action. I also love a good jam. Oh, here he comes. I would be running at this point. Oh, guy's got balls. I'd be gone so fast. And now he doesn't have a face. Oh. Thorn, man. Made some mistakes.
Who wants to shake hands with the skeleton?
Industrialist and reputed crime figure Rupert Thorne was found dead today, along with his wife and 2 children.
Oh man, it's getting everybody. Oh, man. No hesitation in his villain turn. Again, one that you can totally understand. I love how Gunn's able to find those things. He's gonna burn right through his ankles. Bye bye.
From this moment forward, everything that was Rupert Thorne's is now mine. His money, his territory, his drug business, everything.
Took it all.
Cool.
Just don't fry me. Look at that. That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, look at him. Aww. I like how this guy's wearing face paint. Bow, 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 bow. Crime Lord Dr. Phosphorus. Uh-oh. Is it the bat? The bat! Oh, hell yeah! Just got our first glimpse at the Batman for the DCU. We're gonna have to go back and look at that again. How can he pick her up without killing her? I really need to understand Phosphorus's powers more.
Pretending to fly. Would you folks mind telling me which way to the castle?
I can't believe we just saw the Batman. That was freaking dope.
Come on, Flag.
Very much were in Gotham.
We need to know what happened. How does this tie into everything? Who wanted you dead? You're too old and too tough and too stubborn to give up on me now.
That's fair. Did anybody want him dead, though? That wasn't the vibe I got. Unless it was a setup. Oh boy, what are we up to, Frankie? Home sweet home. They are ready to go to war. Oh, there's Weasel with Phosphorus. They all gotta somehow regroup together. Look at that. Ready to go. Hell yeah. Boom, 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 boom. One up to go, babe. I really do. It's just such an enjoyable show. Like, every 23 minutes we get, I'm just happy by the end of it. Ironically, it's kind of interesting. Like, for me, I think Phosphorus and Frankenstein, their backstories were, like, two of the softer ones out of the group thus far. I did like the Phosphorus story. I mean, tying in Rupert Thorne, taking us to Gotham. We're definitely going to take a look at that Batman shot again when we get to the end here. Like, all that stuff was cool, and, some nice humor baked in there. I like crossing it with, the Bride and Nina doing more things together, because I do enjoy them. And Weasel just getting his kind of own story with a bunch of wolves. Alright, what are we getting in the finale, Monsieur Gunn? What do we got? DC Studios.
The end of the world as we know it. It needs to be you, Nina.
I need to kill the...
Finally, the Nina episode.
In the world
Need
of
it.
humans.
Hey, this one's gonna hit, man.
If Cersei isn't telling the truth, we're starting a war for no reason. What the?
That's factual.
Just another human.
Only one episode left. Oh man, it looks right on par with everything else that I have seen from the show thus far. But like I was saying, I don't think this was necessarily. Again, I don't think this was as strong as the first 4 episodes for me. But I do think certain beats for Phosphorus really hit, and it was cool to see like the Gotham tie-ins and Thorn and having all that stuff there, and watching him go ham. I mean, I think my favorite thing with Phosphorus throughout the course of the series thus far is just every time he hits you with a surprising kill. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always the least expecting when he just goes full-fledged and clearly can turn the Phosphorus powers down to pick little girls up and toss them around. I guess that's how he would also wear clothes. My brain has been a little slow this one. But yeah, I enjoyed the Phosphorus stuff. Like I said, I really enjoyed getting to see more of Nina and the Bride together. I think we really had something going, man, with Nina and G.I. Robot, and I really am still upset that he just was not put back together in some way. So getting to see Nina ride with the bride, I think she complements the bride quite well. Where it's like G.I. Robot, it's a lot of fun because they both enjoy each other. Her and the bride are so opposite that watching them do anything together is a lot of fun, right? And then like how she's like, oh, you did care about the whores after all of that. And Brad was like, well, I had to save your ass. She's like, oh, because I am your friend. Like, really got her quite good there. And then, Weasel is the emotional heart of this freaking show, man. Really just get you right here every single time. But 6 episodes in, I'm very happy. I mean, if this is what we have to look forward to in the DC animated world, I think we're gonna be just fine. And I think what's cool with seeing like Creature Commandos and then knowing Superman is coming on the other side of that, and Peacemaker mixed in there, which probably somewhere falls fairly well in the middle. And what will kind of give you a range of what Gunn is able to do. Like, I think this show is very James Gunn in a lot of ways that remind me of things like Slither, and you can lean into the gruesome, but also find humor and kind of meshing up those kind of wild tones. I think something like Peacemaker is somewhere in the middle where, you kind of have some more of that adult humor, but you're really leaning more into, I think, traditional comic book type things there. And then I think when we get to Superman, that's gonna be your guardians of like, let's just lean in to the comic book stuff. And while it won't be a group of misfits, it's like one of the biggest superheroes. I think you're gonna see Gunn stick to the classic Superman approaches, where you're gonna go, oh man, look at how many things James Gunn, when he is just the one in control, can hit with his paintbrush. Imagine what he's going to be able to do orchestrating this whole thing with Peter Safran. And that's, I think, the coolest thing about these first 3 entries that we're going to get. And like, and we've already seen Peacemaker, so there's an element to, like I said, these 3 pieces of DC that I think really put Gunn's full range on display. And when it comes to the adult humor action stuff, this is doing everything I want. So again, really, really happy after episode 6, Priyatel Skelet. And I said I was gonna go back and look at Batman, and I didn't, and now I'm gonna. Let's roll back just a little bit, insert this into everything that we were talking about, but just right here at the end of this whole thing, let's take a look at the shot we get of Monsieur Bat coming in to stop Mr. Dr. Phosphorus. As soon as the lights went out, you were like, oh, are we gonna get some Bat goodness? There he is, dude, look at him! Oh, he looks fantastic. Yeah, give me the full screen. Make that disappear. Is that not gonna? There? Oh, damn it! Oh, there was a lightning bolt. Let's look at that instead. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Take a look at him. He is Bruiser Batman. You know what I mean? Like, if Mr. Pattinson or Mr. Battinson is kind of built definitely bigger than me, but more of the long, leaner version of the Bat, which you would expect at the beginning of his career. This would look like the Bats that we've seen toward the end of his career. We know this is not a super older Batman. Gotta be kind of like middle-aged. Again, I'd have to imagine at least late 30s. He's got to have multiple Robins have come through. He's up to Damian. But you're going like late 30s, early 40s. And a Bat that's that jacked and yoked, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, especially because Season 3 is on the way. But I look at that build, and there's only one person that I can see there, and that's Alan Richardson. Like, if you've been watching Reacher, because I just finally got caught up on seasons 1 and 2 as season 3 is getting ready to come out. He is yoke built that way. And I feel like Richardson would be really fun as Batman. I mean, he can do the violent hand-to-hand combat, the super smarts, the detective skills. All that is on display all the time in Reacher. And considering that, like, people don't realize, I feel like, a lot of the time, that he was Raph in the live-action Turtles that we got from Michael Bay. And while they're not my favorite, I did like a lot of the Turtle things. And I thought all the guys who were playing the Turtles did really good jobs. And because of the CG, I feel like people forget Richardson was there, and that's kind of a comic book. Well, not kind of, it is a comic book property. So it'd be cool to see him as the Bat. And if you're not going to fold Pattinson in, I think it would be kind of cool to mesh Corwin Sweat up with somebody like Richardson. You would for sure have to darken the hair. I can't be having a Bruce Wayne that's blonde. I got over it for Bond. Won't be able to get over that for the Bat. But I don't think Richardson would have any problem, like darkening up the hair at all. But physique-wise, like that's given off to me. Now, acting choices aside, I think one of the things you see with a Batman that's that big, you're gonna get a bruiser. You're going to get a guy similar to kind of how Batfleck built himself, like that you feel like could go toe-to-toe with Superman. I don't think that's going to be something that Gunn does, or at least doesn't do right away. But you're going to feel like he's a guy that can stand next to a Superman that could go toe-to-toe with a Clayface. So that's really exciting. Like, and that version of Bruce, like a big hulking Bruce, I think really will complement a small, wiry, pain in the ass like Damian, as well as all of the other Robins that you'd have around. Like, just thinking of Richardson keeping all of them in line while they're training or while they're out or running a mission or just being Batman. Like, I personally could very much get behind that, but super freaking dope to get like a hulking Batman for the DCU. Theoretically, I feel like there's a lot of stuff maybe being discussed behind closed doors. But let's say that things are sticking to the way they were originally planned, and you're gonna get Brave and the Bold. I like the idea of a hulking Bat. It's a nice, like, it's, again, you want, if you're gonna have two Batmen at the same time, which I think is totally fine as a comic book fan, and I think it'll be totally fine to mainstream audiences, the more different they are, the better. I think if you've got a longer Batman with Pattinson, a hulking Batman in the DCU works, more grounded Batman and tangible Gotham, give me the zany stuff in the DCU. So yeah, that's all super exciting. And now I'll flip it over to you. What are you guys thinking? 6 episodes into Creature Commandos. If you've already seen the finale, don't spoil it, even though I'm going to watch it right now before you see this. So don't spoil it in case other people, haven't gotten there. But what through 6 episodes has you excited for the finale? What are you looking forward to there? What worked in this episode? Where does Phosphorus' story kind of fall for you amongst these ones that we've gotten so far? I guess I haven't even really ranked myself. I would probably go Weasel, Bride, Phosphorus. Who am I missing? Hold on. Oh, no, yeah. I would go Weasel, Bride, G.I. Robot. Then you had, like, the first episode, which was just kind of like the introduction. Then I would go Phosphorus, Frankenstein. So that's mine. So where does the Phosphorus episode fall for you amongst the first 6? And like I said, what are you looking forward to going into 7? Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent on Creature Commandos and or episode 6, Priyatel Skelet. put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. But if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime. We're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions. You want to be here to see my reactions for the finale or anything else we're getting into in the world of DC, superheroes, regular movies, television. I just started watching Goosebumps. Man, that show is freaking slapping for the second time. I really enjoy their approach, and that's been a lot of fun. So you want to be here for any of that stuff. You just want to show a little love and support. Come join C-Maniac Nation. Super easy. Jump over there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man's Cinema. Sit down. I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace.
C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.